Worldwide Mobility Network meets for the 6th time in Stuttgart. Globalization, millions of inhabitants, and almost just as many ways of getting around. Modern cities are facing a number of problems that will have to be overcome if the growing urban population wants to live together peacefully. Mobility and transport are key factors that decide the accessibility to and quality of life in any metropolis. An efficient transport system guarantees freedom of movement. Whether on foot, by car, bicycle or train, it opens the city up to its population. Stuttgart founded the worldwide network Cities for Mobility in 2006. The goal of this platform for sharing ideas is sustainable and human-friendly mobility. Its members come from more than 80 countries who search together for transport and traffic solutions. Strategies should be environmentally friendly, socially inclusive and economically beneficial wherever possible. Around 300 transport planners, politicians, energy experts and specialists from civil society meet up every year at the World Congress in Stuttgart. This is where projects can be planned, contacts made and experiences exchanged.
This is an important platform where people from all over the world who are interested in mobility and problems around it, they are coming together to discuss solutions, and I think this is an important forum where we can learn from each other.
The Cities for Mobility network is financed by sponsors, projects and a Friends Association on the basis of donations. This means that there are no fees or contributions, nor is any taxpayers' money used. Both industrialized nations and members from developing countries can therefore be part of the network. This flexible framework brings together small, local projects as well as large-scale events. The 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil was just one of the topics at this year's Congress. Representatives from Sao Paulo paid a visit to the Stuttgart Traffic Control Center. The Logistical Control Center guaranteed smooth mobility during the 2006 World Cup in Germany and has been constantly expanded since then.
A Copa do Mundo ela vai ser dos eventos mais importantes do Brasil da última década. E nós estamos aqui para trocar pouco de experiência com diversas cidades do mundo a respeito desse respeito ao turista, da forma de tratar o turista, a proteção ao pedestre, a proteção ao ciclista, de forma que a gente tenha uma Copa do Mundo bastante equilibrada e que tenhamos uma receptividade do turista à altura do que as pessoas merecem.
The topic of this year's Congress was traffic safety, with a special emphasis on human factors in the avoidance of accidents. Aside from all the technology, it is how we actually behave in traffic that is of key importance. This was demonstrated above all by the experiences reported from developing countries. In order to reduce the risks, it is important that we understand the social needs and motives of all road users.
Im Rahmen des Vortrags werde ich versuchen, die Idee zu zeigen, dass man Sicherheit schaffen kann, indem man lebenswerte Städte und lebenswerte Straßen schafft. Also dass nicht eine Frage ist zwischen Sicherheit und Lebensqualität, sondern dass erst durch die Lebensqualität man Sicherheit erreichen kann.
As well as the presentations, the Congress also gave participants the chance to experience some projects in practice. Workshops and excursions allow the results of the network to be experienced in reality. A visit to a youth traffic school showed that the best way to actively protect oneself is to learn to understand traffic. Apart from technical safety systems, conscious preparation for participation in traffic is one of the best ways to permanently prevent accidents.
Hier in der Jugendverkehrsschule geht es die Praxis. Es ist wichtig, Kinder frühzeitig auf die Teilnahme am Straßenverkehr vorzubereiten, weil der Lernprozess beginnt bereits im Kindergarten. Und das Ziel ist, das Kind so vorzubereiten, dass es selbstständig sicher am Straßenverkehr teilnehmen kann, und dazu muss man eben schon früh anfangen.
The Cities for Mobility network also addresses the combination of traffic safety and environmentally friendly mobility. Electric means of transport also have good prospects for future generations in Stuttgart. This development can already be felt by citizens of Stuttgart in the form of the Centre of Electromobility and the Caller Bike Pedelecs. Pedelecs really come into their own in Stuttgart, a city with a rather challenging topography.
Ja, das war super. Also mit dem Fahrrad komme ich auch den steilsten Berg ohne Schwitzen hoch. Aber sie sind besonders geeignet für Stuttgart, weil wir hier wirklich die steilen Berge ohne starken Kraftaufwand hochfahren können. Und trotzdem können wir einfach den Motor ausschalten, wenn wir richtig sportlich fahren wollen.
The international initiative Global Road Safety Partnership received the 2012 Cities for Mobility Award. In addition, Stuttgart signed the International Charter for Pedestrian Traffic within the scope of the network. The city has a close partnership with the World Pedestrian Organization, Walk 21. This commitment is representative of the common goal of all participants in the network. Cities for Mobility wants to further improve the quality of urban mobility through integrated traffic concepts. Sustainable mobility makes a town or city accessible and worth living in for its inhabitants.